And suddenly, on that day, I was the last thing ever born. Welcome back to our morning show. Here's your host.
What's going on?
There seems to have been some sort of
I can't
explosion
even-
downtown. I don't know what's going on.
Good news comes from tragedy
I can't
today.
even eat
As
anymore.
scientists have discovered that anyone who has not already perished in the initial explosion from the laboratories has been granted an imperviousness to all disease, and as it seems now, effective immortality.
Today marks the official 10-year anniversary of the immortality event. There were a number of attempted suicides this morning, but just like the last 9 years, none were successful.
I fell into a coma one day at work.
This is, highly unusual.
A distorted doctor said as I felt a presence hanging over me. I felt it reach deep inside and pull out a memory I thought I had forgotten. It was the memory of the day that the school went silent. I remember asking my first grade teacher why no one was in the old classroom. Its dusty shelves and abandoned motivational posters made my swollen heart ache. She told me there is no one else. I got used to it. The slow clearing of the halls. Because when it happened, our year was smaller than others. It was very hard to make any friends. Well, there was one. I think I first noticed I was different when I had that cut that wouldn't heal.
Do you know who I am?
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 Do you know who I am? I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. It has been such a painfully long time since anybody has ever had to face me. To be honest, I think the inactivity has started to affect me. But lo and behold, here you are. Such a perfect little specimen. Oh, but I get ahead of myself. Alright, kid, I'm going to level with you. You have a very big decision to make very soon, and I'm going to have to ask you to pay attention. Until then, I leave you with another repressed memory of yours. Ta-ta for now.
When I was young, I would play with the children on the street. I laughed, cried, fought, got up, and fell down, just like any other kid. We had no idea how special we were, how lucky we were to have even been born. One day, our ball went through the window of my next-door neighbor. We were petrified of her. She would scream at us, me especially. She had a big fat belly, and she stayed up every night, playing the same ghostly song on the piano. I told Mom what I did, and what the woman next door had said to me. Your existence offends me. That's what she said. Mom rubbed my head like a dog, and she smiled. It's okay. I would try to hide it sometimes, but I loved the head rubs. It made me feel safe. I asked her why the woman was so mean, but all she said was, she's been through a lot, and she was right. Little Maxwell, I've only seen you as a blob on a sonogram, but even that little glimpse was enough to know that every failure, every loss, was worth it in the end. So I wrote this song for you, a lullaby to sing you to sleep at night. My father left me a collection of old movies that I used to watch in the dark. But after I came out of the coma, I just couldn't watch those National Geographic documentaries anymore. I only woke up after one of the doctors accidentally rolled me off the bed and broke my arm. I was in the waking world again, but I still saw the memories, and I still felt the presence. She was hanging her legs off the roof. She waved and said, "Howdy," in that light Texas accent that I'd learned to love so very much. "Where are you off to?" I told her I was going nowhere. She giggled. I was mad at first. I thought she was making fun of me. I told her I was serious. "Hey, I didn't mean nothing by it. What you said just don't make a lick of sense. Everyone's gotta be going somewhere." "Well, I don't have anywhere." "Well then, let me take you somewhere." A lot of the other kids bullied her, but I loved her. But when the elementary school closed, I didn't see her again. I heard from somebody at my high school that she went to the hospital because she was making herself throw up. I should have been there for her. I went in for a checkup, and the doctors told me what I already knew. I was the only human being who could die. He said there was one good thing. If I could die, maybe they could use me to find out how they could too. Just gonna... one take. Okay. There was a boy. He had black hair.
Black hair.
Black hair. He was born one day.
Wow.
He was the last one
Last one.
to be born, that is.
What?
Yeah. But something went kind of wrong.
What? Something went wrong.
No one else around him really got much older. None of them could die
Whoa, whoa.
or get hurt.
Ooh.
In fact, all of them actually pretty much were all the way immortal all the time. And that made them sad.
That sucks.
Yeah. Say something else. What? How does the story make you feel?
Skinny peanut. Molotov cocktails.
And
Okay.
That's all, folks.